Here. Okay, welcome to the memory bank. We're going to shoot right in here and start with Lady Gaga and show you some of the numbers on this. Okay, it's not that I'm picking on Lady Gaga, but Gaga is 88. Lady is 13, 17, 27, 37, 42. The cat in 88. So the cat is in two heavens communication transfer. It can't go in and out and back unless you're connected to both. When you add it up, it becomes 5826 equals to 84. That means the birth or the bringing in of the nuality, whether it's a birth or whether it's communication, anything that's new will come in. So we're going to just look at this. It was the Super Bowl commercials. They were all about aliens and androids. Blackjack, 21. Illuminati, the Mason cult, etc., etc. 8 times 2, 8 plus 2. Bringer of the half-light, 26. 12, 6 times 2, 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 10 is 10. There's no other ways to make this number. Here, 8 times 2, 8 plus 2. So we know 82 brings in the half-light, and that is the cycle of the moon. Step number 1. And to remember that in poker equals 65, 6 and 5, okay? Or in the game of craps, they say yo 11, which means student. They want to make you aware, yo 11, the student has come in. You are not actually into the game. You are not on the game. When you roll an 11, you're not on the game. The opposite of 65 on the cube is 21 or 12, whichever way you want to look at it. It's the same thing. 65, 56 is in creation of 11. Poker equals 65. Chip equals 3, 8, 11, 9 is 20, 36. Creation, card equals 26. Game equals 26. A and R, the A family, the soft A and the hard A. 1, 5, 10, 25 equals to 31. Alternate current. 21. 31 plus 6 equals 37. And 120 is 157. 157. A and G, G and A, first and last, inside the GEMATRIA scale. A and G. If you add up A to G, it equals to 28. 28 cycles of the moon, 28 grams to an ounce. In between, take away this, equals to 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2B and 6F, there is no black key between E and F, and there's no black key between B and C. 15 and 17, O and Q. All you have is little tail in the O. 1 times 4, 5 by 42, 10 by 42, and 25 by 42. These numbers over here. 5 times 42 is 210. 10 times 42 is 420. This is where the game becomes real. 2 cubes equals to 210. 2 times this. 0 equals 6 becomes 216. That is the 9 days of the Mayan cycle. This is 1/2 of the month. It takes 18 plus 2 days to link. Is 20 days in the Mayan month. 20 by 24 is 480. What's missing here is 60. 480, 80. Again, communication, and it all again links to weed. Inside the game of craps, okay, we did that over here, B and F, F and B, okay. We're going to go over here. In the game of craps, they say any craps. Now, wouldn't any crap start with the letter A? But inside here, they use E and C, just like they use electric company. E and C, Earth, the third letter, the fifth planet, the third planet. The third planet, the fifth planet, Earth starts with E. Creation is inside of Jupiter. 65, Earth creation. Poker is the game. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 is 10, 24. Fourth D, 0, 4, 64, 0, 4, 64. 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 4 and 4. What is this? 1 and 7 inside the piano, 2 and 6 inside the piano, 3 and 5 inside the piano, and 4 and 4 comes together. 44. 44 creates DC. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 is 34. DC equals to 68. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. Creation of the 9 lives of the cat. Here it's 128, the spirit in the cycle of the moon, electric company, key 3, key 5 inside the piano, or inside the gematria terms, counting from 1 through 7. 128, 128, 128. This is the split. This is the Queen. This is the split inside of Venus, inside of Saturn. And if you run to magic square, it is Pluto inside Uranus. So something's up your ass, right? So we have all these numbers here, and this is where DC comes in. 44, runner of DC. 60 and 132, 192, bringing in the birth spirit inside Venus and inside Pluto. Creation of the door, the doorway in. 144 is the week, plus 6 equals 150 equals to the second sun, because I always regard 56 as the second sun, or a twin cycle. 28, 28 is 2 moons, and 2 moons, okay, is run by either Pluto, and 2 moons is run by Mars. No other planets have 2 moons. 18 times 18 is 342. Is that right? Is it 324 or 342? 342 is this number over here. Let me see this here. 18 times 18 equals 324 is 18 times 18. This is 342. I use it as the same thing. 342 divided by 2 equals to 171, which will be 87 and 87. It's the split doorway. 56 is the split. And what goes in between the split? 1 moon of Luna goes in between your ears, the ears of Mars, the Phobos, and the demons that pass through. Did you understand any of this? Neither did I, so let's go on. That's a 6-minute video. So from your ears, from my mouth, we're going to leave it at this. I'm going to get on to the next video. I'm going to chop out these videos. That I just want to get them out there now. If it's not making any sense to you, if it is making any sense to you, I'm not really sure what I left out. But I'm going to show you what I left out, okay? 7 and 1 is right over here. 7 and 1. 7 times 1, 7 plus 1 is 8, and 7 is 15 over here. It took this to create this. Now you can go 71, 81, and 5 is 86, or you can go 7, 8, 9, and 5 is 14. 14 is the doorway. It is the circumference. The count on the outside of these cubes. No matter which way you hold a cube, 4 sides together equals to 14, and it also equals to 10 and 14, because the only duplicate side that we can count is the 6, where the apparent 1 on a glass dice can be seen in the casino red dice. We have 6 and 6 is 12. 6 times 6 is 36 equals to 48. 66, 02 is 62, 06 is 66. Here, 68. So inside B and F, we get communication from the cat. 6 and 8, the half-life of man. 6 and 8, 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 3 becomes 03, becomes 63. 5 becomes 05, becomes 65. Now this is the first C in the piano. Now if I move off to the second C in the piano, this would be 9. If I move off to the third C in the piano, right, the third C in the piano is the 17th key. 7, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay, is 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is 14. A, B, C, D, E, F, well, it's on the other side, G, but we're only going to go, the third C is number 17. So we have 17. So we'll go 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals 8 and 7, 15. So when we go back to this calculation over here, that one, right, that one, the third C, will bring us down to the same value as G and A. Because there's the first C, it's the third one. The second C is the 10th one. The third C is the 17th one. The fourth C is center C. The 24th key from one side, the 29th from the other side. It's the birth coming inside of Venus. So that's what, I'm not going to go back and do this whole thing. That's what this setup is. The 31st C, altered current. The 38th C is the church, creation of electric company. Now if we go the opposite way, 52 keys on the piano, this is inside of Mars. If I go the opposite way on the piano, this one over here, this one is number 22, creation of life. If I go back to this C over here, the 9 lives of the cat, this would actually be number 29, the birth inside creation of life, going backwards and forwards on the piano, because you do know from the right to the left side that there's more keys to the right side to center C than the left side of center C. So now I just battled out 2 in one shot. So one part that I did not mention over here is this one over here. Inside 44, double D, okay, 128 is the 9 lives of the cat. Creation of the day, 60 minutes on the clock, 1440 minutes of the day, brings you into 68 DC. The next one to this, if you double up, it's 51. That would be Mars in DC. If you take off 17 from here, 17 and 17 is 34. 17 and 17 is 68, bringing on the 9 lives of the cat and creation of Mars. 18, 24. Birth of R. Fox. Another thing is Gratius, a Rex. R letter, A and H and R and X, a Rex Gratius. This is what it says on the dollar bill or on the pyramid. Is that what it says? Well, that's what this brings up. I don't remember when I did it, but it's also video filming. You see 264? When you see all your videos and you do your videos, you're always seeing that number 264. Well, 264 is the half vibration of 528. 5, 2, and 8, you're going to see in a future video what 528, where it comes from and what it does. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.